And good morning. It's Tuesday, July 22nd. It's the Great White Capper coming to you this morning inside the man cave. I quickly recap last night's action. Very good day, going 4-1. Best bet on the board, the Los Angeles Dodgers, even without two power cogs in their lineup. Puig and Ramirez both sitting due to questionable injuries to their hands. Came through 5-2, very easily done. Ryu pitched well. Just a circumstance where I thought the better team would get a jump on the series, and they did. Very fortunate 5-2 Dodgers. Overall, 4-1 night, including a big hit on Texas in Yankee Stadium. It was the first home start for young Scott Green. Nerves perhaps showing a bit as he was really struggling to make the easy play to first. He threw the ball down the right field line twice. That aided the Texas cause. Hopefully we can come back today with our plays and be just as successful. Quickly touch on everything. Looking at my list here, we'll just start right at the top bet. Let's get right into the action before we do any conjecture or any other type of talk about sports. Let's just start right at the beginning. New York Mets will be the top bet today. Best bet, top play, New York Mets, DeGrom. Basically, we're going to look to come back on a Mets team that has been playing well the last couple weeks prior, the week prior to the All-Star break, and then coming back out. They've done pretty good. Last night, they took a predicted loss in Seattle. I had Seattle last night, so I was quite happy with the result of them losing. Now, I just like the pitching of DeGrom. I think he's really got his groove flowing, and we're just going to rest it. I get plus 113 on the line. I'm going to take that little juice and just feel confident the Mets are going to even this series up tonight in Seattle. So that's the top bet for me tonight. In addition, I got two more level A plays. Quickly going to touch on these. One is Toronto. I was struggling. I thought for a moment I would make Toronto the best play today, but I gave it second tier level A rating. We're going to take Toronto in half, minus 105 against Boston. Boston sending Jake Peavy. I don't know if you listened to my video yesterday. I did make a note of how poorly Peavy has pitched this year. He's at the very bottom of the MLB moneymakers list. So the guy pretty much is a bum. Placing a bet on Peavy right now is, I don't know why you would. And when you're basically talking a pick'em, why in the hell would you not bet against him? So my other level A play will be Toronto. One more big play. I'm going to take the Angels on the run line. We have Santiago pitching tonight against Baltimore. I just like the solid home team in this spot. Getting a team, this is their West Coast trip, Baltimore. It's usually going to be they're playing the better teams out west too, so they're not just traveling through the garbage. This could be a make it or break it little swing here for Baltimore as they try to maintain first place in the division. This could, like I say, this could be a tricky part. If they can get through this road series in decent shape, they might have a better chance of finishing off the division, but it's a long way to go for that. Tonight, I'm going to take the Angels to win by more than one run. So we're going to go run line, minus 1.5, plus 135 on the line for the Angels. Level B plays, we're going to go with 4 tonight. Start off with Yankee Stadium. We're going to go back to Yankee Stadium, but tonight, instead of picking a side, we're going to pick the total. I'm going to take over 9 in the Texas-New York Yankees game. Just looking at the two starters, man, it's just... these guys are pretty rancid, so I'm going to take my shots, play against these pitchers being able to shut the lineups down, and let's just take over in Texas, New York. Also going to make a play on the Chicago Cubs with Hendricks taking the mound tonight. I got 119 as the line against San Diego Stoltz. The Cubs got swept in Arizona. Really not a whole lot to be happy with in terms of being a Cubs fan right now. However, they are playing one of the more pathetic road teams in Major League Baseball. in San Diego. Stoltz, like road performances have been up and down. I'm just going to take the Cubs here at home. Reasonable price. I think they'll get it done with Hendricks. Not a strong play. Level B play. Chicago Cubs minus 119. One more. We're going to take Detroit. Again, last night they came through. Verlander didn't pitch great, but pitched good enough as I would, as I had predicted it, and as I thought would occur last night. They were able to get a 4-3 win in Arizona. You talking about scary? You're counting on Joe Nathan to get the save for you. It's pins and needles watching this guy pitch. Wow, what happened to him from a couple years ago when he was dominant? Those days are gone, right? So we're going to take Porcello against just a rancid home team in Arizona. We've got a division-leading AL Central team with good bats against a just disappointing, pathetic Arizona Diamondbacks team at home where they play like shit all year. So Porcello, we're going to take it at 127. And then one last level B play. We're going to take the St. Louis Cardinals on the run line with Wainwright pitching tonight. Wainwright's just been stout, dominant. I didn't want to lay the 150, 160. And going back through his past wins, several 2-0 wins. Sometimes they don't score many runs for Wainwright, so that can be, the tricky part of this bet. However, Odorizzi is again a pitcher near the bottom in major league units earned. So this guy just doesn't pitch well. The team doesn't do well when he pitches. I'm just going to take my chances here that St. Louis wins by more than one run. So I'm going to quickly recap the action for the night. The best bet on the board for me tonight is going to be the New York Mets. DeGrom pitching plus 113. The other two level A selections, we're going to go with Toronto, Hap minus 105. The Los Angeles Angels on the run line plus 135. Your level B plays selections for the night. Texas, New York Yankees over the total of 9. Chicago Cubs, Hendricks minus 119. Detroit, Porcello minus 127. And St. Louis run line with Wainwright plus 130. Those are your 7 plays on the card. Major League Baseball tonight from the Great White Capper. I'd like to wish everyone out there a successful evening with your plays and good luck, and I will talk to you tomorrow.